What's up, fellas? Have another loyal patron supporter that wanted me to talk about why do women hate men so much today? And you know, guys, I have to agree with that. The amount of vitriol that women have for men today, all we hear about is, the red pill and men hate women. And guys, I think women hate men more than men hate women. And that's saying a lot. But I want to get into this. I got some good talking points on this because, as y'all guys know, I am a great thinker, a deep thinker. I think for myself, so I have some reasons for this. Let me get right into this. Number one, guys, and I think a lot of you guys will agree with this one, feminism. But I think a lot of you guys agree with a lot I say. I am the GOAT after all. But that's what y'all tell me. I don't know if it's true, but I'll take it. But anyway, feminism. Now, y'all know what feminism teaches women about the patriarchy and, all this. It kind of takes me back to my childhood, as in how black people are taught, and still to this day, that everything is the white man's fault. So a lot of black guys grow up not liking white people because we're taught our problems are caused by the white man, right? And a lot of white people grow up hating black people because they're taught that black people are all bad, right? So when y'all guys see racism and stuff like this, it's taught at an early age, right? By your social circle, your parents and all this type of stuff. So a lot of white people grow up hating black people because they're taught that we're all evil, lazy bums. And black people grow up not liking white people because we're taught that y'all hold us back. Y'all don't give us equal opportunity. In actuality, the same thing goes with women. Here go that rant again. Boy, y'all guys, it's getting out of hand, goddamn. I tell you, it's getting out of hand. But anyway, this is the same shit that women are taught. So women are taught that the reason why the pay gap is what it is because that evil patriarchy. In actuality, they're not taught we have the pay gap because men do jobs that pay more. Go fucking figure, right? Yes, who would have ever thought that being a teacher or being a social worker should pay as much as being a fucking doctor or a lawyer or engineer, right? Who the fuck are architect? That's why I say architect, right? Who would thunk it? But this is what we deal with. It's the same with the WNBA. The WNBA, they constantly try to bring out the fact that the NBA players are making $60 million a year and we lucky to make $150,000 a year. Nobody ever brings up the fact that nobody hardly watches WNBA games. It's kind of changing now, right, with Reese and Caitlin Clark and stuff like that, right? So it's coming up a little bit. But the point being is, this is a capitalism. You get paid off what you produce, not by what you like or you think you're entitled to. The NBA players get that much money because they generate it. It's what you can generate. YouTube pays us. YouTube is not going to pay me like Mr. Beast because I don't generate Mr. Beast views. You know what? I'll start a goddamn, you know what? It's because the color of my skin, Mr. Beast, makes all that money off of YouTube. It has nothing to do with the views. It's got everything to do with the color of your skin. But this is what feminism teaches women. So when you see women hating men, a lot of it comes because they're taught feminism teachers, there's a patriarchy and they're keeping us down. It's the same shit that a lot of black people are taught when we're young. Yeah, it's not the fact that you don't have any skills or education. No. It's not the fact that you got 2 felonies on your record. No. It's the white man. The white man holding you back. And for all you guys that's going to say, well, damn, something stuck in my teeth. And no, I ain't been eating no goddamn booty, goddamn it. But anyway, I know a lot of y'all guys going to say, well, miss, it's scientific proof that blacks doing the same job as men, as white men get paid less. Start your own goddamn business. See, that's the thing about capitalism. That's the thing about capitalism. Start your own goddamn business. Pay yourself. You got the right to do that. Next, guys, the men that they want don't want them long term, which causes frustration. Yeah, you got a short shelf life with Chad and Tyrone. You know what? I'm not going to say no motherfucking Chad and Tyrone. From now on, my goddamn shit going to be Chad and William. I'm not going to say no fucking Chad and Tyrone. I feel offended. Goddamn, it should be, you might well just say it's Chad and Pookie then. Goddamn it, I don't like that goddamn Chad and Tyrone. From now on, Chad and William. Okay? But the thing is, you got a short shelf life with those guys. Those guys got all the options. They don't want no guys. Do any of y'all guys would think that I'll be running around here talking about all these goddamn rotations and polyamorous lifestyle and shit? If I couldn't do it, if I want a Chad and William, if I was a guy that was a goddamn, let me take a word out of the black pill, a normie. Woo! Y'all didn't think I know that. Shout out to my black pill brothers. I watched a Wheat Waffles. I know he retired now, but shout out to Wheat Waffles. A sub 5. Yeah, I like that. I like the little terminology in the black pill terminology. A normie and a sub 5. Do any of y'all guys think I'll be running my ass around here talking about some damn rotation? Hell no, I'll be trying to lock a bitch down. But I ain't got to do that. And if you see this camera right now, you look at this camera right now, I think you see why. So the thing is, what I'm saying is, they get mad when guys like me won't commit. But when there's a plenty of normies in sub 5s that would. But no. They want the Williams. They want Chad. They want William. You know what? I'm gonna change it to Chad and Mustafa. Yeah, Mustafa. Chad and Mustafa. Strong name. But anyway, that causes frustration. So what they do is they categorize every man as only one thing, when in actuality is only guys like me, Chad and Mustafa. So it causes frustration. And they lump all you guys in with us. They should just choose better. Next, guys, men no longer wanting marriage. Boy, social media sure woke men up. Woo, boy. The marriage rates are in the toilet. Men said, fuck that bullshit. But you guys got to understand, that benefits women. Marriage benefits women. Why? Guys, I want y'all guys to just follow me down the mindset of a woman for a moment. Just please, let's take your dick, pick it up, and put it on the shelf for 1 second. Let's pretend you got a vagina. What's the issue with the vagina? It ages. The penis ages too, but just follow me for a second. So as a woman, as her market value is basically off of her physical, this is aging. I need a guarantee. So as you guys would see, let's compare marriage and the dating to guaranteed NBA contracts versus NFL players contracts, right? And I understand y'all guys, somebody told me, said NFL players have guaranteed contract. When I'm talking about that, I'm talking about the whole contract. So an NFL player, he hears a 5-year, $150 million. Only thing he's worried about, what's in that contract that's guaranteed, because the whole thing won't be guaranteed. I want a guaranteed contract. That's what a marriage is. So that when I get 50 years old, and now you 50 years old, now that you hitting your financial peak, and you decide that, hey, that secretary at your office sure looking good, and then you come home to me with my 40 pounds, 50 pounds overweight ass because I done bared your kids, and just age, right, guys? Y'all guys got to understand, right? Unless you're going to take up some crazy fitness lifestyle, your metabolism just naturally slows down. So even if you just naturally going to pick up weight as you age, even if your diet doesn't get terrible and nothing like that, because it's just the natural course. Age. What else you want me to goddamn tell you? That's the thing with age. As our brains get more wisdoms, our body loses the physicality that it has. More brains, more knowledge, less physical. That's just the way it is. This is why you as a coach, you can coach the game, you can tell guys because you got the wisdom, but you physically can't do it no more. If you was to take LeBron James, here we go ranting again. I don't know how the fuck I get on this, but let me explain my point. If you take LeBron James' brain that he has, the wisdom he has about the game now, and put that in his body of what he could do when he was 24, imagine the beast you would have. But it don't work that way. So he can't jump as high, he can't run as fast, but he still got his brain. But imagine if he had that wisdom he has about the game now and put in his brain when he was 24. You guys see what I'm saying? And I have no idea what the fuck that got to do with anything, but you guys keep encouraging my ranting, so y'all goddamn, I just keep doing it. I don't know what the fuck that even has to do with this, but follow me. So the point where women, the point where women say is, with marriage is, it gives them a guarantee. Men ain't doing it no more. Nobody's doing it no more. Guys, you can put a shotgun in my head and say, you gonna marry her, I'm gonna pull this fucking trigger. Pull the fucking trigger. I'd rather die a fast death than that slow death marrying that bitch. You wanna know why? You wanna know why? Once you marry a woman and the prenup, don't even bring a prenup no more. Don't even bring everything is under duress now. I don't even want to hear no guys talking about no prenup. A prenup might as well be toilet paper today. Let's just call it what it is. Every woman who married a dude with a prenup that got some money go to hollering about duress. So we don't even bring up prenup. Prenup don't even mean that no more. I wipe my ass with that prenup. Do y'all guys get what I'm saying? So as no man who has any resources wants to get married. No, let me finish my other point what I was saying before I went on my tangent. The second you get married with that slow death with a woman, you lose all your leverage. Prenup used to protect, give you a little, ain't got no leverage no more. That woman has no incentive to remain fit or feminine. When you see a lot of NBA players, not all, but you see some NBA players, what happened when you get them that guaranteed contract? Some of them lose all their motivation to produce. You see that all the fucking time. I've seen people, guys, when I was working at the cone factory job, you had a 3-month probationary period. I seen people never miss a day, was a great worker. As soon as they got off that probationary period, what happened after you got off that probationary period, guys, was they knew now that the only way they could get fired was they had to get the point system, which was a crazy point system. It was almost, man, the point system at that cone factory was so, you damn near could, it was some shit, I can't quite remember exactly what it was, but you had to get like 20 points in a quarter or something. How the fuck can you fuck that up? It's like you could bring a shotgun in there, oh, that's just 1 point. It was almost, you couldn't hardly get fired unless you fault somebody or something like that. So the point when I did end up getting fired, but that's because I got cussed the manager out. Yeah, you're going to do something stupid like that, yeah, you can get terminated. But as far as missing days and being late and just not being a great worker, the point system protected you. So most people would be good as hell on that probationary period. That's a woman till she get married. She's on that probationary period. Soon as you get that guaranteed contract, which is marriage, she lose all her motivation to stay in the gym and do all that shit. All of a sudden now, it's 5 years later, she still ain't lost that fucking baby weight. And why she should? Why should she? She got a guaranteed contract. Next, guys, men's standards have risen. Yeah, what you bringing to the table now, baby? See, women get mad when they hear that because in the past they hadn't had to worry about what you bringing to the table. Back in the day, the only thing a woman had to bring was peace and some ass. No, dudes now like, no. You see this light bill right here, bitch? Yeah, that's for you right there. Yeah, that's got your name. I paid the mortgage. Yeah, I paid the mortgage, but this right here, Con Ed on it. Yeah, that's gonna be for you. Men have standards have risen. It's no more today of just, oh baby, your dinner's on the table. Yeah, you know what's on the table for you? You saw that Con Ed bill? Yeah, that got your name written all over it, baby. What you bringing to the table? Women don't like that. Women like it better when men just said, oh, she got some good head and some good pussy. And no, not bitch. No, What you bringing to the table? Back in the day, all a woman had to do was just bring some peace and tranquility, some good booty here and there. Men ain't going for that shit now. Y'all equal pay, right? You make the same. I make 75,000. You make 75,000. Well, I'm paying all the bills. Equal pay, baby. Equal rights. Yeah, you take care. I take care of 75% of it, but the other 25%, yeah, you gonna have to chip in. They don't like that. Women want it to be where you pay all the bills and my money is for shopping. But see, when women hear independence, they don't hear that as in bills. Not some. I understand, guys, there's some women out there who gonna carry they, and even that is changing. Even that, they've been poisoned by social media. Even the ones who are normally in the past would be like, hey, I like to help out my man. Even them, like, they hear other bitches saying they shit, they like, shit, I ought to be getting that princess treatment too. So even that's changing. But men are raising their standards. No, baby, you got to chip in. No more your money is your money and my money is our money. Take care of that light bill. Next, guys, they are finding out the soft life is a lie. Now, this is what women thought. Women thought that they always just going to raise their standards, right? They just always just going to raise our standards. Every woman now, I want 150K. They just did a survey, this study now. Over 70% of men, something like that, men ain't even looking to date. Ain't even looking to date. Y'all know what this remind me of? Y'all remember when California raised the minimum wage? And the only thing it did was make businesses close. They just thought all businesses were just going to capitulate and just, oh, well, we just got to pay it. No, they just laid off workers. This is what happens. Women thought that if they all raised their standards, that every man was just going to elevate. No, men just said, fuck their standards. I'm going my own way. This is causing frustration. That soft life they all thought they were going to get, that they saw every bitch on Instagram living because they presumed that they man was providing that lifestyle. They're not finding out that's a goddamn lie. Men ain't raising their standards. Men going fishing. Those businesses in California, when they raised that minimum wage, fast food, minimum wage shit, they thought all those businesses are just going to capitulate and just, well, we'll just have to pay it. Man, them businesses are operating at half staff, getting more out of less, or they closing. See, guys, I tell y'all guys remember I told you guys, I made a video, I don't know the title of it. Any one of you guys remember the title of the video, put in the comments, but I made the video about when you set boundaries or you make rules in a relationship, don't bring your ass back over here to me when the other person just doesn't capitulate. See, women set their boundaries. I want a man make this one. Don't get mad at because you thought every man was just going to go out and work 3 jobs to take care of y'all asses. Men saying, fuck that shit. I'd rather play video games than date one of these crazy bitches. They thought that they was going to goddamn control the market. We got the booty and we're all raising our standards, girls. Men say, I don't give a damn. I ain't doing that bullshit. I'm not working 3 jobs. I'm not going to my 401k to risk it on a business to start. I'm content with the job I have, and I'm going to keep investing my 401k. I'm not going to go in and take money out of my 401k to start a risky business so I can get one of these old gold digging ass bitches. It causes bitterness. It'll be like me coming over here raising my patron prices to $100 a month, and then I'm mad that none of you guys want to pay it. You guys are some bullshitters. You don't support me. So now I'm mad. Oh, I thought if I raised my price, who the fuck said anybody gonna pay it? Just because you do something don't mean everybody just gonna capitulate to what you want. You can set rules, but don't be surprised if nobody that goddamn don't want to do them. Next, guys, now this is a serious one. The male on female violence. Now, this kind of reminds me like of marriage. Y'all guys see all these channels, particularly the black male on female violence. Any of y'all guys right now, go look at the channel Twisted Crimes. This man is able to make, or whoever the fuck runs that channel, right? It's an AI voice, but whoever runs the channel, it might be a woman using a male AI voice, right? And it's several of those channels. That's just one that I see. It's other copycat channel that does the same thing. That person is able to put out 3-4 videos a week of black male on female crime. The Twisted Crimes YouTube channel. That's crazy to me. And like I said, there's several other ones too. That's just the one that always comes up on my news feed. But that is crazy to me. When I see shit like that, hell, that even make me hate men sometimes. Now, I understand most of those guys are pookies. But god damn, how the hell is somebody able to make a channel 3 videos a week of a man, and that channel is mostly black men, killing a black woman? Seeing all that, guys, listen. Men been getting raped in family court for years, long before social media and YouTube. But it wasn't until social media put it in your face. Kind of like the Rodney King beating. Rodney King was not the first person to get beat like that by police brutality. But he was the first one that I think people had saw it on camera. Seeing it on camera. When you see it visually, that's why when y'all see these domestic violence type things and stuff that go on, when you see when the footage leaked, like, I think all of us kind of knew Cassie wasn't lying. My only thing was with Cassie was she put up with it. She sold her soul for it, so she was willing to take beatings for a paycheck. I never said, I always thought Diddy was a piece of shit. My thing is, just don't sell your soul and then complain later. That's all I'm saying. Don't sell your soul and then complain later. As Terry Crews told Shannon Sharp, don't say yes meaning no. Accept responsibility for your actions, right? But when we saw that video of Diddy doing that, I think most of us kind of figured it was true. But to see the video, you're like, man, this dude's a piece of shit. I think all of us kind of knew that this probably was going on. My only thing with any of these people in Hollywood and stuff like this is, I'm not saying none of it's not true. My thing is, you got the choice to walk away, and you choose to do it because you're trying to further your career. If a person at YouTube right now, the person who owns YouTube, hit me up at Instagram me and shoot me a DM and say, hey, I could make your channel really pop and put it, in front of a lot of people if you willing to play ball, if you know what I mean. I'm going to say no. I'm not going to say yes and then 5 years from now be crying, you took my pee-pee. No, I'm going to say no. No, thank you. I'm not going to sell my soul and then be crying 5 years later. I'm going to say no. I'm not going to sell my soul. That's my only issue with any of this Me Too shit. I'm not saying none of it. I believe overwhelming majority of it. Unless you're going to tell me somebody grabbed you and threw you down, tied you up, when you got the choice to say no, Say, no, I don't want to further my career that bad. That's all. That's my only thing with any of this. But getting back to my point, to see it in your face, it is kind of gut wrenching to see this many men. And I said, man, this shit probably been going on, guys. Case in point, when y'all guys hear women say, "I'd rather sleep in the woods with the bear opposed to the man," guys, I am at the time of making this video. I don't want to say my age because I might be 50 when it hit YouTube. So, but guys, I'm in my 40s. I never heard of the grim sleeper till about 3 days ago. I never heard of the dude. They're saying the dude killed over 100 women in California. I never fucking heard of this dude. This dude killed like over 100 black women in California in the 80s and 90s and early 2000s or some shit like that. 80s and 90s or some shit. Over 100 women. I never heard of this motherfucking dude. Never heard of him. I heard of Ted Bundy. I heard of Jeffrey. I never heard of the grim sleeper. So the point I'm trying to say to you guys is now it's in your face. To why I see a woman would say, I'd rather stand with a bear. Go watch Twisted Crimes and you'll see why these men crazy. My God. Good thing I ain't got no daughter. I mean, man, dude, I'm like, these dudes can't take a breakup. And lastly, guys, social media. Now, we know women love attention, right? We know women love attention. But I think it's one of those love-hate things. Y'all guys want to know the biggest conundrum as you guys on your purpose gonna find out later? Y'all guys doing all this grinding to raise your sexual market value to live a better life, right? Then you're gonna get up there and then you're gonna be like, but man, I hate all these fucking gold diggers. Ain't that the crazy conundrum? That's the biggest conflict of interest I could think of. It's like, okay, I'm gonna get on my ground, get my purpose, and I'm gonna fuck all the bad bitches. Then you get down and you find out all the bad bitches are gold diggers and most of them only want money. So women sit down, they put all those bikini pics online and get attention. And then you get all these thirsty comments, and it's like, well, I don't even want this shit. And the same thing like a guy who gets on his purpose to get an AP watch, get a nice car, and then you're like, well, the bitch only like me because of my car. I think some of that goes on with women. I think they kind of like want the attention, but then hate the attention. It's kind of like a man who gets a Ferrari and then hates that all the bitches who fuck him only want to fuck him because he got a Ferrari. So it's like you'll see a lot of rich men kind of hate women materialistic ways when ain't that why you got the nice stuff to attract the gold digging bitches? But then you hate it because they only about the money. So women post half naked pictures and the men are drooling in the comments and saying these things and then going into their DMs talking about, I'll put my dick in your ear, this and other. And then you're like, oh, bitch, what you expect? If your guy went and bought a Ferrari or Lambo and then you find out that the bitch only wants you because of the Lambo, well, what do you expect? So it's just one of these things, guys. Well, you know, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. You know, we all don't really know what the fuck we want. We all want genuine love and desire, but then we hate the other genders or sex nature, so to speak. So women do all this over-sexualized bullshit to get attention. Then they actually hate that. Man, men actually like ass and titties. And then we men, we do all these things to show that we have success so we can attract a certain type of woman, a certain level of woman. And then we're like, and all these bitches just want is money. Ain't no happiness nowhere. But anyway, guys, that's why I think women hate men. And I'll get back with you guys later.